Of course, before the Industrial Revolution, there was no such thing as a mosque that wasn't green. They were all made by guilds and architects who existed in a state of serene continuity with the natural world, and the materials are all natural, and there was no greenhouse gases emitted or any kind of environmental toxins. So a green mosque essentially means a normal mosque, as it were, but one that seeks to push back against the imbalance introduced by technologized modernity to try and sometimes use forms of technology in order to retrieve something of the traditional balance. And that has a twofold dimension. Firstly, there is the fact that in its architecture and its engineering, it should seek to minimize, if not eliminate completely, negative environmental impacts from the use of the structure, water recycling, generation of power on the site, the absence of the burning of hydrocarbons, and so forth. But the second aspect, of course, is that the impact it has on the spirit of the worshipper should be, as we mentioned earlier, the retrieval of the primordial human balance between body, soul, and the sort of physical world in which we live, so that the mosque becomes a place of healing. So engineering-wise, it's a healing for the biosphere. Spiritually and decoratively, architectonically, in terms of the logic of the articulation of the spaces, it has to be a therapeutic space for the human spirit and for the human interactions that exist within it. The original experience of worship in Islam must have been either the Holy Prophet's Mosque in Medina, which was a primordially simple structure in which people just prostrated on the bare earth, or it must have been what nomads were doing in the desert, and what in some places they still do, which is just to put a square of stones around an area and just pray on that. And some of the most spectacular demonstrations of Islam's timeless universalism come from the fact that the prayer really works very well in a very natural context. Hiking in the mountains, praying on the beach, there's something about the Muslim worship, the simplicity of Muslim worship, and works so well in virgin nature that is, again, part of the fact that one of the khasa'is, the special features of the founder of Islam, is that he said, "I'm sent to all mankind."